Alright, want to do a quick video on my bow setup here real quick. So first things first, I run a Hoyt VTM, which is what I'm getting out here. Get my quiver up out of the way. G5 quiver, nothing fancy there, 6 arrows. I'll run through my actual broadhead setup here in a second. Sorry, got my hats falling off here. Alright, so here is my VTM. I'm going to set this up here for a second. I don't have my stabilizers on there yet, so give me 2 seconds. So I run 2 regular stabilizer off the front, red line here, 12-inch off the front. Throw that on there. Over threaded it a little bit. There we go. Alright, that's my front stabilizer. Spin that around. Normally I'm not worrying about doing this in the case, but for the sake of showing this off a little bit, here's my 6-inch stabilizer off the side. I do use the Bowmar grip tape. I love that stuff. I actually took the grip that comes with this off. I run an UltraView sight single pin, the 0.10 size, and it's actually on an HHA Tetra rail. That's the way I bought it from somebody. I bought it used. My quiver mount right there. Just had my strings redone by Four Seasons Archery, which is local to me. Awesome job by them. Had a little issue with my other release destroying my D-loop, and they replaced it the same day, no problem. As you can see, I've got some practice arrows up here. I run and actually I'll grab one of my practice arrows out for this part. Excuse me. I run the Valkyrie Rain arrow, 250 spine. I run a 180 grain field tip and broadhead. I do have 2 different types of broadheads from Valkyrie. It's a whole system. This one's pretty beat up, as you can see. It's kind of taken the pattern off there. But I'll run you through their broadheads or the broadheads from them that I run. So as you can see in my quiver here. So these are let me slide this back. That's the long jagger. That's the fixed blade, 180 grain long jagger vented. Absolutely incredible fixed blade broadhead. And then the other one I have on here is the Death Switches. So that is their hybrid. This one's one that I've shot already, so it's a little bit loose. Ignore that here. Let me pull a different one back. This is the Death Switch. So this is their hybrid. It's got I think it's a 3/4 inch fixed blade on the end. And then that expands to, I think it's 1.5 inches off the top of my head, but same thing, it's 180 grains. So that is that setup right there. And then I'm gonna do some shots this evening. Oh, and almost forgot this. This is my B3 Omega Pro. I run the 2-finger setup. I love that. That is definitely my preference. I run a real hot, very, very sensitive, just hardly takes any pressure at all. So this one, you push this little piece here, you'll hear a click, it locks, and then that closes around your string so it can just hang. When I'm hunting, I started using one of these. I almost dropped my release a couple times last year. So this little loop goes just around here, oops, goes around here, cinches down, just prevents you from unintentionally dropping it. And I actually saw this at Four Seasons Archery. A veteran, another fellow veteran, makes them and drops them off there. So I bought one. It was like $10, something like that. Works really well. It's nice and bright, so if I do drop my release and this is attached to it, it's easy to spot. So gonna get some evening reps in, 20 yards tonight, nothing fancy, and call it a night.